What is going on, ladies and gentlemen? Welcome back to the Sports Lovers, and I have not been this pumped for a movie since Spider-Man No Way Home. This movie, I am so excited for. Deadpool and Wolverine. We're going to talk, number one, who's going to show up in this movie, what I'm expecting, what the critics are saying about this film, because they saw the premiere last night, and we're going to talk what the post-credit scene could be as well. So, with that being said, if you guys are into this Marvel content, be sure to drop a like, subscribe, turn that bell on. We do our best to post on this channel every single day. Real quick, later today, early tomorrow, may or may not be Road to Glory. I've still been stuck on Road to Glory just because I've been so busy, but I have tomorrow off, so I'm going to probably work on Road to Glory before I hit the theater and go see Deadpool and Wolverine. But before we do all of Road to Glory, let's go ahead, hop right into this prediction video for Deadpool and Wolverine. Alright, so for starters, we are going to be talking about Lady Deadpool first. I think it's on a lot of people's mind is Lady Deadpool. So, obviously, who do we think is going to be playing Lady Deadpool? Is it number one? Whoever's rumored is Taylor Swift right now. She's been long rumored to be either Dazzler, to appear in this movie as a cameo, or be Lady Deadpool. So Taylor Swift is an option, and another option is Sydney Sweeney. She's been kind of speculated to play Lady Deadpool in this film as well. Just a little bit, though, not too much. And then the third option, which I think is the biggest one and the most obvious one, is Blake Lively. I think Blake Lively is playing Lady Deadpool. I think it's going to be a fitting character for her, number one, because she is Ryan Reynolds' wife in real life. Now, also, he's been wanting to bring Blake Lively on set for a while. So that would be, again, another key thing in there is, hey, let's have you play Lady Deadpool and be part of the Deadpool Corps as well. Then they can make some type of joke. So I think Lady Deadpool is going to be played by Blake Lively. Number two, let's talk cameos. We got a lot of cameos that have been rumored for this one. There's been Chris Evans' Human Torch. There's been the Hulk. There's been Wesley Snipes' Blade, who we have seen in the trailers as well. Obviously, Jenna Garner Elektra has been shown in the trailer as well. Then you got Toad, Sabretooth. All of that stuff from the old Fox X-Men is going to show up. I think, number one, Ian McKellen's Magneto is going to be appearing in this film. I think it's a dead giveaway that Charles Xavier is going to appear in this movie. I think that with him being one final send-off for X-Men and Deadpool and Wolverine, I think that it's more than likely going to be that Charles Xavier shows up in Deadpool and Wolverine. I think it's fate at this point. So, yeah, I think that is how that's going to go. Number two, again, Ian McKellen's Magneto is going to be a good one to appear as well. Chris Evans's Human Torch has been a rumor to appear in The Void or in a post-credit scene, which we will talk about here in a minute or two as well. So there's that factor in that as well. Also, what they have confirmed is that Daphne King X-23 is going to be showing up in this film as well. That is going to be huge for this movie, obviously, to set Logan on the right path and say, hey, go help Deadpool out with his world as well. We know you couldn't save yours, but obviously we could save Deadpool's as well. Then I think Storm, Beast, etc., Scott, all of those guys from the Fox X-Men universe are going to show up as well, simply because, hey, Wolverine's mentioned them in the trailer. He says, Scott, Storm, and Beast used to beg me to wear this suit. That's kind of the background of him donning the black and yellow, or black and gold suit that we see in the trailers as well. So, again, those three, they should appear in another universe from maybe, we'll say, the Fox X-Men universe. But also, keep in mind, Monica Rambeau at the end of the Marvels went to a universe where it had Beast as well. So, again, that universe could play a factor into this movie. We don't know. Anything's really possible with the multiverse. But I do think that Beast, Storm, Scott, all of those guys, Professor Xavier, Magneto, maybe a little iffy on the Magneto one, but I think Charles Xavier is going to show up. And Charles Xavier, again, is also the sister of the villain, who, of course, is played by Emma Corbin as well. So, obviously, that is going to play a factor in that one as well. What is the plot of this movie? Well, the plot of this movie, number one, the Deadpool gets captured by the TVA, right? What we saw in the trailers. And I think what they're doing is going to offer him a role and to help save or come join the MCU and leave his universe behind. But again, Deadpool's not going to take that. He's going to go do his own thing. He's basically like Miles Morales here and saying, nah, I'm going to do my own thing. But again, Deadpool's going to say no. He's going to go try and find a Wolverine. I think he learns that Wolverine is, of course, the main character in that universe, in his universe. That's kind of what we've been hearing plot-wise. It's also been shown in the trailers as well, where they say this Wolverine let down his entire world. So, again, I think he's going to try and go find a replacement Wolverine from the one that died at the end of Logan. Again, I will be watching Logan tonight. Get ready in preparation for Deadpool and Wolverine as well, because I've already seen the first 2 Deadpool movies earlier this week. Now, I will be watching Logan as well. But then he's going to go from multiverse to multiverse, probably looking for that Wolverine. And that's probably how he end up in the void somewhere. That's pretty much all we know from the plot of Deadpool 3. Again, a lot of this movie has been kept secret from Marvel Studios. If you guys think that them revealing Daphne Keane as X-23 is like the biggest surprise in this movie, I think you guys are all wrong, and I think we're all in for a treat with this film. Again, Wesley Snipes' Blade has been rumored to be in the trailer as well. So again, this movie is huge for the future of Marvel Studios. It introduces the X-Men to the MCU. Now, let's go ahead and talk about that post-credit scene and what people are theorizing what's about to happen. Okay, so the Deadpool Wolverine post-credit scene. Number 1, what is it going to be? No, well, I don't know. I have not watched the film yet, so obviously I don't know. There have been, though, people posting about the post-credit scene online. I've tried to stay away from that as much as possible right now. I'm not going on Comic Book Nerd social medias until this film comes out, or until I see the film tomorrow night as well. So, I'm not going on socials, but there has been a rumor out there that Marvel wanted Robert Downey Jr. to appear in a post-credit scene, potentially setting up Doctor Doom, but I don't think that's going to happen. So, again, Chris Evans also reportedly rumored to come back as, obviously, a variant and play the Human Torch like he did in the 2006 Fantastic Four film, in a post-credit scene setting something up for Secret Wars as well. And Deadpool can, of course, make a joke about that one as well. Then you have Tobey Maguire, which this one has kind of thrown off all the rails here. Tobey Maguire is rumored to show up in this movie. There have been, number 1, connections at the end of the last final trailer for Deadpool and Wolverine, where Deadpool is obviously doing the spiderweb thing, noises and stuff like that, and Hugh Jackman's Wolverine tells him to stop, obviously implying that Spider-Man could potentially show up in this film. So that is a definite possibility as well. And I think Tobey Maguire showing up in this film would just be the huge cap of it all. But those are 3 rumored post-credit scenes. There's nothing that's been obviously talked about. The critics love this movie. It's certified fresh at about an 85%. I will be getting the Deadpool Wolverine popcorn bucket tomorrow. I'll probably get the souvenir cup as well at AMC just to have it as well. This film is about to break box office records. I think it will hit that $2 billion club. But let me know, number 1, how excited you guys are for Deadpool and Wolverine in the comments down below. Don't forget to like, subscribe, turn that bell on as we do our best to post on this channel every single day. Like I said, I know I keep pushing Road to Glory off, but you will have that episode out tomorrow. That is a promise. By tomorrow, you guys will have Road to Glory, and then another Dynasty with UNCW as we obviously gear up for Online Dynasty as well. And then Friday, we'll talk Deadpool and Wolverine. We'll talk the post-credit scene, ending explained. We'll also talk Marvel San Diego Comic-Con, all of that stuff. So that is the schedule for the week. Let me know, again, how excited you are for Deadpool and Wolverine in the comments down below. Like, subscribe, all of that good stuff. And thank you all so much for watching, as I will see you all in the next video. Peace.